going to be of a natural makeup look, which is very rare for me to wear, but this is my normal go-to one when I do it. So it's got faux freckles. I'm wearing contour and blush because I can only tone it down and make it natural. Oh, so much! So if y'all want to learn how I did this, or simply want to learn how to do a semi-natural look, keep on watching. You guys are here for a natural makeup tutorial. Well, step 1, roll out of bed. Here you are. Bam, done. Go home. Just no point. No, but I'm joking. So the first thing I do is I prime my face, but I don't want to go out and use a full primer like I normally would. Like my Wet n Wild one I normally use, so I'm just going to take the Mario Badescu. I don't know if I pronounce it right, I'm trying. I think it's Mario Badescu? Badescu, yeah. I'm just going to spray her all over. I know, it looks like a lot, but I don't know. Helps me feel refreshed. So, that's what we're working with. What I always do first is my concealer, because basically I just do concealer here, my cupid's bow, my chin, my nose, and my forehead, and it's a look. So I don't know why, that's how it is. There's something on my lip. So I'm gonna take my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in 20 Sand, and we're just gonna grab my little compact because I'm blind. Like, I can only see to my camera, and then behind it, it's a blur. So I still go heavy-handed with my concealer, which is not surprising, to be honest. And I'm just gonna take my synthetic Wet n Wild brush and quickly buff it out a little bit. So now that I have that somewhat blended out, I'm gonna go over it with my beauty sponge, just to make sure it's blended out, because I ain't got no foundation or anything on. So now that my under eyes have been done, we're gonna do a small dot on the tip of my nose, and I'm gonna drag it out a little bit more, because like I said, I do have some pimples that are trying to wild out here, so fixing what I can without doing all this extra-ness, which is saying a lot. So I'm gonna do my cupid's bow next, but I probably should have waited till I did my other concealer, because I'm a dummy. But it's fine, if I can get the thing back in. And I'm just gonna go straight to the beauty sponge on this one. I just did the brush on my under eyes because I wanted to keep it full coverage, because I don't have a good track record with getting enough sleep, so gotta make sure we're keeping everything hidden on there. And I would color correct, but it's too much for this, to be honest. It's supposed to be a natural look, not natural, using 29 products. Which is saying a lot, because I have not too much compared to what I normally use, but it's a good amount of products on my desk right now. So, making sure everything. Oh, I need to wear a headband, but like my hair's also short, so I don't know. I try my best. So now that I have the first layer of concealer on, I'm gonna go in with 15 Fair. I'm gonna kind of rub some off. I'm gonna take this closer to my inner corner, right there. And I'm just gonna go ahead and hit my chin and my cupid's bow as well. And quickly, because I always forget, I have like a coloration spot. I don't know, she always just wilds out and gets red. So we're gonna quickly take my other concealer shade, my darker one. Oh, if I can get her back in. And use that to fix her. And then taking the brush once again. Better, like that. And then back in with the beauty sponge. my tip of my nose. Oh, that was a little lower than I wanted, but it's fine. It's chill. Down my nose. And doing a little on my forehead, because I got a big forehead. And that, because I have short hair, doesn't help. I'm gonna take a little under my brow, because I'm not gonna draw my brows on when I do this, because it's unnecessary. And the way I do my brows doesn't fit in with the natural way, so we're just gonna do that, kind of give my brows a little bit of a lift. And then my forehead, I know I'm going reverse order than when I put it on, but it hasn't been too long since I put it on, so. But you should normally go in the order you put it on. I'm just not doing smart decisions. Bam. Now that everything, except especially my under eyes, has had a minute to calm down and settle into the skin a little. Well, now that my concealer has had a minute to set in and everything, I'm gonna take a powder puff. Wow, that slipped my mind for a second, and I'm gonna pinch it a little. I'm gonna take my Provision Pro Contour palette. You can tell she's a little loved on this one. And I'm gonna gently rub it to set my under eyes. So I'm gonna, again, pat that in there. Pattering. And this isn't to set it or bake it. Oh, it's to set it, not to bake it. Oops. Look. So, now that my under eyes are set, I'm going to come in with the second color here. And I'm going to hit the outer edge with it. Normally you don't want to do too much powder, but the way I set my face, and considering I'm so oily, it's best if I do. It sounds weird. Most people would get advised against keeping it if you want to keep it look natural, but you could skip the setting step if you want, or just do a loose layer of it. I'm just really oily, like ungodly oily, where my makeup will start to move in the span of 10 minutes. So, I gotta make sure she's on there. She ain't going nowhere. Not in this household. So, just patting the second color into my face, and then going to take the lighter color again, and just hit the finer points like the tip of my nose, down the bridge. I could draw straight. Nope. But it's okay. And then right here on my brow bone, just to make sure she's getting some love. So, now that you look wild, I'm going to take my Profusion Contour Palette again. I'm going to take this bronze shade, because I do contour a little bit because I am very flat, especially with short hair. So I'm going to take the bronze, and I took a little bit of this darker cool tone gray, and I'm going to light-handedly, if that's a word, buff this in. Contour bronze shade I'm going to be using is my Elizabeth Mott What Up Beaches bronzer. So I'm just going to, again, just lightly taking that, blending it up. Get my brows out of the way because there's not much to do with them. I'm just gonna take a regular mascara. You can take a brown gel or anything that suits your eyebrows. I like dark brows because it's gonna complement and balance out this very light face I have going on, and just because I like dark brows, man. To take the Milani powder blush, if I could get it open. Oh, I just almost had a heart attack. Oh my god. So this is the Milani powder blush in shade Coral Cove. It's a wild name. So I'm gonna take this giant blush. It says a powder blush, but I use it for blush because I don't understand the meaning of reading labels. So now that I have a good amount of blush on there, I'm gonna have all of it off. And I'm just gonna gently smile, blush her on. This blush smells weird though, I'll warn you that. It doesn't smell nice. It smells like baby powder, but like, it's pretty, they're great, they're cheap. Who am I to complain if it smells like baby powder? Okay, I'm gonna complain if it's in my eye though. I don't like that feeling. That was not a pleasant feeling. Smile and forget all your dumb mistakes. I do like blush, so I'm gonna not try to put too much on. I'm gonna put it on the underside of my nose because I don't contour my nose in general or anyway, so it makes me look cute. I know this said natural, but I don't know the definition of that word, so I'm gonna very lightly, I'm gonna take this Luxie 514 brush. It's a blush brush, but I use it for highlight because again, I don't know how to read labels. Take a little bit and brush that on. It's not gonna be noticeable, or it's not my normal blinding, but it's enough to catch the eye. And we're gonna stop while we're ahead. I'm gonna bump some more off, take it to my Cupid's bow. Gently put that there. It normally has Faux freckles, which I use a Wet n Wild color icon. It's supposed to be a brow brush, I believe. It's brow and eyeliner, but it's in the shade taupe. It's in the shade taupe, so I'm gonna do a couple lightly on my nose. And here's a tip. If you have a lot of freckles, not freckles, but pimples, and they're bothering you, you see I have a couple here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put on the head, kind of draw a little freckle on that. So I'm going to be a little bit more gentle. I'm going to try and be more gentle because that was a good job on my end. Congratulations, I'm a fool. But just go until to your heart's content. So I'm gonna lightly trail those out like that. So I'm gonna take this hard candy, Velvet Mousse, and I think it's in the shade Daffodil. Yeah, it's in the shade Daffodil. I love these. They smell really good, and they're some of the best cheap lipsticks I've tried so far. So I'm gonna take this one in Daffodil, and I'm gonna, but you might be thinking, this is a little orange. I know. Sorry about askew once again. Don't get it in your mouth. So that's not my final layer of setting spray. I do this because I feel it helps make my powder melt into my skin better, so especially with all this I just did here, I'd like that to sink in and just mold together. So now we're gonna take our newly warmed eyelash curler and we're gonna So I'm taking this L'Oreal Voluminous Butterfly Sculpt and I'm just gonna gently, like there's a lot on there, but I'm gonna try and gently get her on there like that. Okay, I need more mascara apparently, which is saying something. We're gonna come down. And when I do my bottom lashes with this, I swipe this way, not drag. So. Oh, I'm a liar. I don't go drag this way, drag this way. Now that I wait for my mascara to dry, my lips are somewhat dry. I'm going to take my Lorac Alter Ego lipstick in this shade Minimalist. It's a really nice, beautiful color. I'm going to take this over Daffodil. The last step is just to set. So I'm gonna hold this weight because I don't like the pump on that. It's just too thick, so. And it doesn't smell good either, I'm telling you that, so. Anyway, that was my natural makeup look. Coming from the person who normally wears wings out to here, black eyeshadow, heavy lipsticks almost every day when I get the opportunity to. So, I hope y'all enjoyed.